saw already quite some Picassos here at the fair. This is maybe a very special one because he was very young at that moment.
Yes, of course. He was only 14 years old when he painted this, and you can see the genius of the genius and a very, very early age, because that is unbelievable. Somebody could paint this at the age of 14 years, and it has a wonderful technique. And the size is small, but it's extraordinary. It's a little masterpiece for me.
Yeah, it's very detailed. Huh?
Yes, absolutely. You can see the whites here and the shadows in the figure of the barber man, and it really is fantastic. When he was 12 years old, he asked his father, and he said, "Father, please, I don't want to study anymore. Just I want to paint. I want to be an artist." And his father said, "Okay, I think you are a genius. You can do it." Oh. Yes, and I think when he made everything that he can do in the classical technique, he thought, okay, what can I do now? And at the age of 20 years, he started with the blue style, you know, yeah. And he painted the portraits of himself, and he created unbelievables. I think he was the creator of the modern art.
And at what price level we have to think?
About 1.5 million euros.
This is a complete different Picasso than we saw the small one when he was 14.
This one is from, well, not the late period, not the latest. It was painted in 1965. It was first exhibited at the Grand Palais in Paris, homage to Pablo Picasso in 1967. He was very conscious of classical artists as well as living artists. He was particularly jealous of Henri Matisse. It was his big rival. But he would go back into the 19th century or the 17th or the 18th century and recreate, like Déjeuner sur l'herbe, for example. He did a series, Déjeuner sur l'herbe, influenced by Manet. Edouard Manet was the first one who did it, and his great painting is in the Musée d'Orsay in Paris. And Pablo did his own version of that. And his versions of that cost a fortune today. So here he's done Les Dormeurs, which again is a 19th century original image, with him and his wife Jacqueline in that style. Yeah. So that's what he did. And now, of course, the market's going crazy on Picassos. And at auction in London last night, the auction prices are more than double what we're asking. They sold a Picasso painting from 1932, but a sketchy painting, for £37 million plus commission, which is over $60 million. And all we're asking for this masterpiece is $35 million, which doesn't make sense. You must say to yourself, well, why are they being so stupid asking this price? That's the price we put on it before TEFAF, and we will keep that price. We will honor that price as long as we're here.
And for how many years you have it by yourself?
Well, more than 25.
Unbelievable.
Yes. The paintings, we love the paintings, because every painting in our stand, which this year we have, I think, 82 hanging on the walls and 20 in the cupboard, so we have 100, they're all purchased by us. We own them all. And we don't buy anything unless we love it. And we tell our customers not to buy anything unless they love it.
Yeah.
But what is more important to me than the paintings is that the people that we meet who acquire the paintings, they become our extended family and our friends.
Driven by coal mining until the 1970s, the province of Limburg has once again reinvented itself. It is doing this by connecting regional strengths and focus, and the drive to meet the challenges dominating national and international agendas. Recent figures from CBS TNO show that this focus leads to a significant growth in employment. The heart of this innovation-driven resurrection is located around the 4 Brightlands campuses. The triple helix that comes together here is the driving force propelling the region forward. Brightlands stands for innovation and connecting excellence across boundaries. The initiative's strength lies in the combination of individual expertise and the innovative power of a community. Every day, 20,000 entrepreneurs, researchers and students work on finding sustainable and future-oriented solutions, and this number is growing every day. They don't work on their own, but are constantly in search of places where the challenges and solutions from a variety of fields meet. They share knowledge, but also modern research laboratories, equipment, pilot plants, offices, and meeting rooms. This leads to new knowledge institutes, education, talent, and startups. Waste reduction, cultured meat, imaging, blockchain and indoor farming. These are just a few examples of themes Brightlands is working on. The world is on the brink of unprecedented challenges and transitions. This is why we bring together innovations in chemistry and materials, health, nutrition and smart services and unite them all under one name, Brightlands. And then new opportunities arise again for science, talent and entrepreneurship. This is how this region is growing, in optimism, opportunities and prosperity. For the Netherlands, for the world.